Welcome back to the vlog and welcome to a wardrobe audit. I wasn't going to do this today, but I just went to get dressed and realised that I have nothing to wear / nothing fits me right. It's warm suddenly and most of the stuff that's in my wardrobe is like winter stuff, and as I'm digging through the summer stuff I'm realising lots of stuff doesn't fit me or I don't really like anymore because it's just not my style, or it's just feeling like too young now that I'm almost 28 in a month, and I've decided I need to give it a bit of an upgrade and find some things that just feel more like me, some basics to kit out my wardrobe for summer. So we're gonna have a little audit today, go through, pull out all of the stuff, pull out the winter stuff, the stuff that's not fitting, try things on, maybe make a little list and see what I need to shop for as well. So yeah, let's do it. Chaos. This is all of my clothes. I've just pulled all of them out. And the next step I think I'm going to, we've got this box for like winter gear. I'm gonna put anything obvious that I want to store away for the season in here, and then try on other stuff and see. I'm trying on some of the dresses now. First up we have this one, which I got last year, and it's very nice and like flowy. I thrifted it, but even last year it was, I didn't realise, I think until I got home, that it was like quite tight up here, and like I don't like that when it's like that and it's like puckering, and I simply cannot like really button it up further than that. So I think this is a no from me. This one, nice in theory, but I think she needs to go. Okay, ignore the top underneath it. We all know that's not meant to be there, but this is the second dress. This one actually surprisingly fits just fine. I think it's because it's more of an A-line style, so it like flares out nicely. So this one could be okay. The thing that annoys me is the colour of it is not really the right colour red for me, but I'm thinking I may just keep this one for now and see if I get anywhere out of it this summer. We have our first pair of shorts, and I just noticed these have got some stains on them, which is not ideal, but I wore these so much last year and they're just something, I mean they're really wrinkled, they do need a good steam, but the fit is not my favourite anymore. It's not giving loose and baggy like it's supposed to. So I think these ones need some stain remover and then possibly to get gone. Second pair of shorts that are absolutely heading for the op shop. Oh my god. Oh my god, they fit fine, but I feel like I'm about 16 years old in these, and it's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. I do not enjoy. So these ones are also going to be going. but we have got the most crazy storm blowing through this evening. It is wild weather out there, but I'm feeling pretty great because I'm tucked up in bed and I've got my book and I made cookies this evening, so my hair smells a little bit like cookie, which is not bad, all things considered. Our flatmate had a really sad looking banana, so I made banana bread cookies, which I've never made before, but it sounded intriguing, so I made those and I had a little sneaky taste. I'll properly try it tomorrow when I feel more like dessert, because it's basically bedtime, so I wasn't really in the mood for dessert, but I did want to try them because I was super curious and they were good. I'm really surprised. I thought putting banana in cookies would be a poor choice, but it's actually somehow exactly like banana bread, so banana bread in cookie form is ideal, and that was really nice. So yum. Oh, I wanted to update you on, if you watched a few weeks back on the vlog, Dom and I put up this little like TikTok DIY bookshelf on our wall. Well, unfortunately, as you can see, half of it has fallen off the wall. This hack was using a plate rack and then you stuck them to the wall with command hooks, but I think the weight of it just pulled the command hooks right off the wall, so we're gonna have to experiment with actually like drilling it to the wall so that the actual plate rack and stuff is more secure and can hold the weight of the books. So I wouldn't say that this hack is a complete success, but anyway, I'm gonna cozy up and read. The book I'm reading at the moment is this one. It's called Here One Moment by Liane Moriarty, which I've read a couple of her books before, I think. And quite a few of them have become like movies or TV shows and stuff now. Big Little Lies was really good. I actually didn't read the book, but I did watch the show of that and I really enjoyed that. So she's a very good storyteller and they're often very like gripping, fascinating stories. This one is also like that. It's about this plane trip and suddenly there's this lady, an older woman on the plane, who starts like predicting the passengers' cause of death and the age they're gonna die, and she just goes around like rattling it off to every single passenger on the plane. And then it's basically like you follow the stories of all of these different characters and with the insight of like when they're gonna die and how they're gonna die, and they know that as well, and it's like them grappling with that whole situation of like, do we believe this person, do we not entirely sure yet whether her predictions are true, because we haven't yet come across one of the characters that's actually passed away as she said they would, so I guess that's going to be the big like tipping point, is when that does happen. So I'm intrigued, I'm enjoying. I will say like every second chapter is the perspective of the fortune teller or the psychic, and I'm not really enjoying those parts as much because it's like the history of her or her life and stuff, which I'm just like, can we get to the real juicy bits? I want to find out what's going on with the other characters more. So yeah, but so far so good. I'll update you if I finish it before the end of this vlog, otherwise in another vlog soon. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do, cuddle up, read, because it's already well past my bedtime. I always get made fun of for being such a nana because I go to bed at like 9, ideally 9, mostly like 9:30. The thing is, I like to be in bed really early, but then just like be cozy in bed for like an hour or so before I actually fall asleep. So I don't think I'm actually a nana. But anyway, night night, I will see you tomorrow. It's the next day and I wish that I had recorded what happened to me this morning, because that would have made some great content. I cannot believe it. I took the dogs down to the beach. I'd had a call this morning with my business coach, and after that I thought, you know what, it'll be really nice to like get out of the house, take the dogs down to the beach, have a break, stretch my legs, you know, all those good things. So take them down to the beach, and it's always hectic with the two dogs, you know. But Bruno was just being an absolute menace today. He decided that there's this out of bounds like area where dogs are not allowed, kind of like up on the sand dunes and into this actual like park area. So they're allowed on the beach, they're just not allowed up on the sand dunes and like in the park. For some reason he kept sniffing and like running up there, and I kept, you know, trying to call him back, and he was fine until he wasn't, and he just ran off up into the dunes, and I couldn't see him anymore, and he wasn't coming back. And so there I was going, what do? Do I, like, I have to take Zip with me, but then we're going into the out of bounds area and, you know, allowed dogs, and then I'm like, well, I can't just leave him on the beach, so I had to bring him up into the out of bounds area. Found Bruno, and Bruno was just happily rolling around in something absolutely horrible, something foul. I have no idea what it was because I didn't get close enough to see, but he came back to me. I'll insert a picture. He came back to me and he was like brown. He was covered from like every inch of him, like head to toe. He had rolled in something and he stank. And so I had him on the lead, and I had the two of them, and I had to trudge the whole way back. And then I didn't know what to do because I'm like, well, I don't want him going in the car like stinking like this. So then I had to tie Zip up to the pole and like then try and make Bruno run into the ocean. But he was like running into the ocean but not getting any cleaner. It just wasn't coming off him. He was then just like wet and stinky. So then I had to put them both in the car, and the car smelled like wet, dead, just the most horrid smell you've ever smelled in your life. And then I tried rinsing him off outside, and it just like wasn't coming off with the cold hose water outside. So then I had to traipse him through the whole house, get him into the shower upstairs, shower him off, which is always a battle. It was just unreal, the stress level that I felt. Bruno, what do you have to say for yourself for causing me so much stress? Bruno? Honestly, what a morning. And I had already started off with it being like a bit of a bad morning because I just didn't sleep very well with that rain last night. It just made it so much worse.
Someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue?
Saturday morning, and I'm just getting myself ready for the day. The plan for today is to do a little bit of a shopping day. As you saw earlier this week, I did a little wardrobe audit, clear out, and discovered that I'm definitely missing some basics for the summer months, and particularly in the shorts department. I feel I only actually have one pair of shorts for summer, so that's a bit of a problem. So my plan this morning is to go out, have a look for some shorts. I'm hoping to find some that have like a bit of a longer, they're a bit longer but they're still like high-waisted. I'm unfortunately not a part of the low-rise short or jean community. That's not my journey. So I'm still going to be looking for some high-waisted. And then later on this afternoon, Dom's going to come out with me and buy a beanbag, and he's going to help me fill it up. Because our flatmate Liv bought one yesterday that was on sale, and I helped her fill it up, and she wants to put it out on our deck area because it's starting to get nice and sunny down there, and I think it'd be so nice to have a couple of them, and then also being able to just like move it around, because there's some spots in our house that get really nice and sunny that I enjoy reading in, but I end up just like reading on the floor, which gets a little bit uncomfortable. And I think it'd be so nice to have a beanbag and be able to like drag that around if I want to, upstairs or down on the deck, wherever, be able to move it around. So I think we're gonna go and get one of those. And then we'll have two of them, and we can like sit out there and chat and read and drink our coffees and whatnot, and I think that'll be so nice. So yeah, that's the plan for today, the shopping expedition. Should be fun. So I'm gonna go solo this morning and look for some shorts, because that's not very fun. I don't feel like I need to drag Dom to do that. And then I'm gonna come back and we will head out together to do the beanbag shopping, because that's maybe more of a fun chore that he'll be into. But yeah, that's the plan.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honestly don't. I should be the last to know. Hello, Ramona. I mistook you for a dream. The engine glows.
Hello. We just went out to was covered and picked up a beanbag cover, and then we went to the hardware store and got all of the beans as well as a few little house bits that I've been wanting to get, a few more pots for some of the plants that I bought the other weekend. And then while we were in there, the clouds rolled in and this massive storm, just massive downpour has come, and poor Dom got absolutely soaked putting the stuff in the car. Oh, little drowned brat. But he was very kind and packed the car so that I didn't have to get soaked as well. Kind of looks like it's clear over there though. Is that where we're going?
No.
Oh.
We're going that way.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very wet afternoon, so probably when we get home we're going to fill up this beanbag and then can finally have a comfy spot to sit and read, so I'm looking forward to that. My shorts expedition was a big fail this morning.
That's me.
Where?
40.
Oh, do you work down there?
This is where I work. You see,
Oh.
you look up here, there you go. You can see up the wood in there, it says Tickler.
Oh, did you bring me on like a little bit of a detour?
Detour, so you can see where my office is.
I have seen your office before when we've come here, but wow, that's like really close to your work. Oh, nice. Yeah, so the shorts expedition this morning was a bit of a fail. I went to 2 different stores, but they either just like didn't have my size and some of the styles I wanted to try, or or they just like weren't fitting quite right, so I've got to keep looking out and see if I can find some that are better. But man, shorts are so hard to find. So sad when we were out, that storm came through here as well, and apparently it was hailing for a bit because I noticed all these little like bits on the ground and thought that they were some of the beans from the beanbag, but no, it was actually hail, and they just went through and shredded my plants outside that we planted. So I don't know, we'll see if any of those actually survive. Otherwise I'm going to have to replant them, which is very sad. So we just did that. But the good news is we got the beanbag filled and that's all ready to go, and I'm going to go sit in it now because it sounds fun to hang out in the beanbag because the sun's come out again. That was a very quick storm and it's all over. I just wanted to say thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me this week, and I'll catch you in another video soon. Bye!